Hi, good evening. This is your Lola Amalia once again, and I'm going to blog something different tonight. It has something to do with our temper, because many of us, I know, and that includes me, no, there are times when we are losing our temper, when we become so angry and nakakalimutan natin na to temper the words that we are going to say to guard our actions. And so, siguro we can ask ourselves, no, tayo, tanungin natin ang mga sarili natin, na during those times that we have lost our temper, uh, how did we act? Paano ba tayo kumilos? What words have we uttered? Um, and how did we feel after our anger subsided? And how did we make amend to the people we have actually hurt because of our harsh words and actions? And so, this is very important because, especially if we are holding positions of responsibility, whether it be in government or in private enterprises, but more so in government. And even if you are not holding positions of responsibility, we, you, should be able to temper our language, to guard our actions, because hurting people is not really good, and it will not really make us happy. I don't know with others, but for me, every time I know I have hurt somebody, I really, I feel bad also. And I always uh, tried my best to do something to make amend for whatever uh, mistakes I had committed against the person. If ever I hurt the person, then I do not hesitate uh, to really apologize, or I did not hesitate to apologize. That if I'm referring to the time I was still very young and in government or holding position of responsibility. Medyo kasi ako ay may katapangan minsan. Kaya there were times na nakakasakit ako. But I knew then when I hurt my subordinate and when I hurt my co-equal in the service. So let me just recite this poem for you, and let us all reflect on this particular poem, which is the author of which is unknown. Uh, Let me start. If I have lost my temper, I have lost my reason too. I am never proud of anything which angrily I do. When I have spoken anger and my cheeks were flamed red, I have always uttered something which I wish I had not said. In anger, I have never done a kindly deed or wise, but many things for which I felt I should apologize. In looking back across my life and all I lost or made, I can't recall a single time when fury ever paid. So I struggle to be patient, for I've reached a wiser age. I do not want to do a thing or spoke a word in rage. I have learned my sad experience that when my temper flies, I never do a worthy thing, a decent deed, or wise. Nakaka-relate ba kayo dyan sa poem na yan? Nangyari na ba yan sa inyo? Have you experienced losing your temper and uttering something very, very hurting the very people you were angry at? I had experienced that during my younger years. When I was younger, and marami talagang minsang makukulit din naman ng mga subordinates. It's not only with my subordinates, it's also with my loved ones, mga kasama ko sa buhay, mga pamilya. But definitely, I also learned my lesson. And those lessons made me a changed person. So that when this age, when I was already in my 60s, 50s, I think, I started to be ano bang tawag nila doon? May tawag sila nun eh. When you are already at that particular age, I mellowed. Na? I started to mellow. And I started to be more broad-minded. And I started to be more patient and more understanding, sweeter, and caring, loving to my to the people working with me, not working for me but working with me, because I never, even then, I never considered anyone working for me, but working with me. We were working together to reach or to realize particular goal for our institution. So if you've been now, you young people, always have this, perhaps maganda itong ilagay sa mga table ninyo, medyo lakyan ninyo, and then every time na you will be losing your temper for somebody na nandyan sa katrabaho ninyo, you try to look at this particular poem, and then it will help you become sober, and then you start to treat with the patience the very makulit people in the organization or in your family. Okay, I hope you learned something tonight, and I hope also that you will observe this particular message and lessons in life from this old woman, from your Lola Amalia, na pinayaman ng karanasan ang buhay. Thank you once again. Please continue following me in my YouTube channel, Just Me Amalia. So this is your Lola Amalia saying good night. I love you all.